everybody. My name is Claudia Ponce. Welcome to the award ceremony of the second edition of the Alder International Short Film Festival. This festival has been created to promote national and international short films, to establish and to help emerging artists to have a platform, to help all those artists who are passionate about storytelling through the art of film. This festival is a meeting place between filmmakers and the public interested in knowing the world and its variety through their different approaches to life, about filmmaking as a way of art and as a means and tool of social expression, especially for minorities. Now, I would like you to meet my co-host from Mexico. How are you today, Matías? ¿Cómo estás, Matías?
Hola Claudia, buen día, es un placer poder compartir contigo este festival. Hola, yo soy Matías Salazar y los saludo desde la Ciudad de México y les doy la bienvenida. Alder International Short Film Festival ha sido creado para promover cortometrajes nacionales e internacionales, para apoyar la carrera de los artistas apasionados por la narración a través del arte del cine, tanto los emergentes como ya los establecidos. Por eso, Alder International Short Film Festival es un lugar de encuentro entre cineastas y público interesado en conocer el mundo en su variedad a través de sus diferentes enfoques de la vida, sobre el cine como formas de arte y como medio, y herramientas de expresión social, especialmente de las minorías.
Let us now please get to know our jury. And I would like to introduce you first to our president, okay? Our jury president, who is Edwy Tijerina. He is a film critic, radio and TV actors instructor, writer, playwright, and screenwriter. He has experience in television production. His last films are Cantinflas, he did the screenplay, Juan Diego, and Juan Apostol, The Most Beloved, as well as Jesus of Nazareth, a Spanish production film. He currently develops several TV series, including 2 of the United States, are the one with 30 episodes that will be co-produced between Mexico and Spain. And let us now get to meet our next jury. His name is Gerardo Oñate. He is our vice president this year. He is an actor, producer, and screenwriter. He's been a TV host and radio host. And after participating as actor in different short films, independent short films mostly, he established a collective of actors and filmmakers. And he decided to finally and fully dedicate himself to acting full time. Among his last projects, we have La Laguna Rosa from 2018, directed by Juan Arce and is photographed by Francisco Gallo. He's also co-starring a movie with very famous and outstanding actors like Damián Alcázar in the new movie Poderosa Victoria from 2019. This movie has been directed and photographed by Raúl Ramón, and he's been working with actors in this movie like Edgar Vivar, Roberto Sosa, Luis Felipe Tobar, and Adal Ramones, among others. As a screenwriter, he's currently working in his long feature called El Vampiro de Tlalpujahua, a fantastic period drama with some dark humor based in real facts. And our last juror is Ricardo Islas. He is an Emmy Award winner and TV producer. He is currently working for WYCC TV 20 as a senior producer, where he is managing producers, productions, and overseeing mostly everything non-promotional that WYCC produces. Ricardo has several awards, including Emmy Award winning for Nuestros Niños program, aired in over 41 stations all over the United States. Now I'm going to send you with my co-host, Matías. He's going to tell you about our very special award this year.
Continuamos con la entrega del Alder Award 2020, un reconocimiento muy especial. Alder International Short Film Festival otorga un reconocimiento especial a través del Alder Award, una figura destacada del cine que haya dejado huella en la industria y cuya construcción sea considerada cultural y artísticamente representativa en el cine latinoamericano. El Alder Award celebra una carrera de excelencia que promueve el arte en movimiento, que inspire el público y a los artistas por igual, que mejora la rica herencia cultural del cine latinoamericano.
The Alder International Short Film Festival grants special recognition through the Alder Award to an outstanding film figure who has left a mark on the industry and whose contribution is considered culturally and artistically representative in Latin American cinema. The Alder Award celebrates a career of excellence that promotes art in motion, inspires audiences and artists alike, and enhances the rich cultural heritage of Latin American cinema. That is why today it is an honor to us to recognize the career and trajectory of the great Tita Lombardo. We're honored to have her as a guest, and she's a fantastic, outstanding Mexican producer. She was born in Mexico City and started her career in the movie industry, collaborating in Conacine as a production assistant. Then she was also a scouting manager until she could make it as a production manager in long features with the internationally recognized movie director, film director, Arturo Ripstein. He's been the director of movies like El Otro, El Imperio de la Fortuna, and Mentiras Piadosas. Since then, she's collaborated with very recognized directors in the industry like Alejandro González Iñárritu, Carlos Cuarón, Gabriel Retes, Antonio Urrutia, Robert Rodriguez, Gustavo Loza, Dana Rodberg, José Luis García Agras, Jaime Humberto Hermosillo, María Novaro, Daniel Grenner, and Gita Shifter. So all along her career, she's produced more than 1,000 commercials. She's also produced short films, documentaries, and video clips. Her activities also involve teaching. She's given several workshops on production, on movie production in the university, en la Universidad Internacional de Cine y Televisión en San Antonio de los Baños, Cuba. Also in la Universidad de Guadalajara and in other universities in Mexico. Among her most famous and popular recognized movie productions, we have Amores Perros, Babel, Rudo y Cursi, Sin dejar huella, Asesino en serio, Paradas continuas, Un dulce olor a muerte, Profundo carmesí, Desiertos mares, Novia que te vea, El ángel de fuego, Once upon a time in Mexico, y Miss Bala, among many more.
Agradecer a la promesa, entretenimiento y Love Cinema por sumarse a la celebración de la carrera de Tita, presentándonos el siguiente video.
We are so able to honor the great career We are so grateful to be able to honor the great career of the renowned producer Tita Lombardo. She is an inspiration to those of us who are pursuing a career in the film industry. Tita Lombardo, on behalf of the Alder Award, on behalf of the festival, the Alder Award is dedicated to honor your career in the film industry.
Es para mí un enorme gusto, un gran orgullo ser el portador del anuncio oficial de quien este año recibirá el Alder Award por su brillante trayectoria. Este va para Tita Lombardo, quien sin duda ha hecho gran carrera, ha escrito una página importantísima en la historia del cine mexicano. Sus aportes con grandes directores como Alejandro González Iñárritu, Carlos Cuarón, Jaime Humberto Hermosillo, por mencionar solo algunos, ha dejado una profunda huella y sin duda ha marcado la pauta para la labor de muchos productores que han aprendido de su ejemplo. De verdad, mucho orgullo, un gusto enorme cuando me pidieron ser el portavoz de esta noticia para ella y para todos ustedes, amigos del público, que seguramente conocen de su trayectoria a través de películas como Profundo Carmesí, Amores Perros, Rudo y Cursi, Babel y todas aquellas que ya se habrán mencionado en la semblanza que el festival preparó. Es sin duda muy emotivo para mí como cineasta, como participante del quehacer cinematográfico mexicano con miras a impactar y a llegar al mundo entero, ver cómo el trabajo, la pasión, la sensibilidad de esta gran mujer ha sin duda hecho escuela. Y precisamente por ser toda una maestra, por ser toda una portadora de el talento y la sensibilidad mexicanos de cara a todos los demás países que han recibido su trabajo, me siento honrado de anunciarles, insisto, de que el Alder Award es para nuestra querida y admirada Tita Lombardo. Muchas felicidades.
Tita, la tecnología ha avanzado tanto que en unos segundos nos ha llegado tu premio. Así que obviamente con todos los lineamientos de sanitización te lo vamos a hacer llegar. Este es el premio.
It happens that even though there have been some difficulties because of the health situations in the world, we received your award, Tita, and it's already at Mexico. We promise to follow all the sanitization rules and be very careful to make sure that you receive it. Our jury president, who is giving the award to Tita Lombardo, is very honored as a filmmaker and as a person who strives for making an impact in this life. He says that Tita Lombardo has been such an important character in the history of Mexican cinema. She's left a mark, and she's also set the standards for all the producers who have learned from her by collaborating with great directors like González Iñárritu, Carlos Cuarón, among others that we already mentioned. She is setting standards everywhere, and he feels honored to be the one giving her this award. Now let's listen to Tita Lombardo receive this award.
Hola, buenos días a todos. Es un honor y es un placer estar aquí con ustedes. Me siento súper contenta y muy agradecida de este premio que de verdad me llega como del cielo. Y bueno, pues solo agradecer porque todos los que hacemos cine, también hacemos de alguna manera para que se reconozca nuestro trabajo. Nos gusta que se reconozca nuestro trabajo y nos gusta comunicar nuestras emociones y nuestros sentimientos. Entonces, bueno, pues no me queda más que agradecer este homenaje y este premio. Muchas gracias a todos.
She just shared that it's very important for her to receive this award, and it comes exactly from heaven, straight from heaven. She is sharing with us that everybody who makes a film wants to be recognized, right? Likes the recognition of their work, and she just wants to say thank you for receiving this award. Now it is time for us to know who the winners are. Okay, so get ready, because we are going to talk about the categories, the nominees, and of course, the winner. Remember that we have only one winner per category. The first category today is Best Comedy. First nominee, A New Leash on Life from Canada. Next nominee, Manasanamaha from India, and Bird from Pakistan.
And the winner is A New Leash on Life from Canada.
This is a story of a guy and his dog and how the dog has to convince his owner to not put him asleep. A very interesting story, a story in the relationship between these two interesting characters. Our next category is Best Animation. Our nominees are Hafasaba from Israel. Second nominee, A Piglet Steak from the United Kingdom. And Two Different Kinds of Love from the United States.
And the winner is Saba from Israel.
In this film, we get to see a relationship between an old man and a young boy and how they share the story of their lives and how important it is, that connection between the two family members. Next category is Best Female Short Film with our three nominees. Cobbler from Iran. Wooden Sword from Iran. And The Other Side of 25 from the United States.
Winner is Wooden Sword from Iran.
Two little boys meet each other in a green space and make friends. On the other hand, their fathers have a big problem. We have two nominees. Our category is Best Horror. And the first nominee is They Grow Up So Fast from the United States and Wicca Book from Greece.
And the winner is They Grow Up So Fast from USA.
Two sisters are home alone in a post-apocalyptic world when danger comes knocking. And our next category, also very important, is Best LGBTQ. Three nominees. The first one, A Heart's Calling from the United States. Second one, Yes, We Exist from Mexico. And the third one, a tribute to Rita Pano from India.
And the winner is A Heart's Calling from USA.
A young man is tested once in his church, and parents find out that he is gay and is instantly isolated and disowned. He is propelled into his journey of self-acceptance, healing, and potentially finding pure love. Our next category now is Best Under 18. We have two nominees, and the first one is Rahil from Iran, and The Bet from the United States.
And the winner is Rahil from Iran.
Rahil, an Afghan national, has legally traveled to Iran to look for her husband, but there comes up some problems that leave her no hope to move ahead. Now, our next category, guys, is Best Music Video. We also have three nominees, and the first one is Only in Toledo from the United States. Then we have Interestelar from Mexico and Living in the Light from the United States.
The winner is Living in the Light from USA.
This video is for a new original single by Henri, who has been singing in Portland during quarantine and leading civil rights protests as one of the only black male professional opera singers in the Pacific Northwest. And our next category, guys, now is Best Illinois Film. We have two nominees for this category. The first one is What God Wants from the United States, and the second one is Outer Space from the United States.
The winner is What God Wants from USA.
What God Wants, a young and successful lawyer from Chicago, is questioning if what he does is meaningful enough. He decides to follow his internal call and try to become a priest. Only then he discovers what his true purpose in this world is. Now, guys, it's time to see who the winners are for our next category, which is Best Latino Hispanic. 3 nominees: Onésimo from Mexico, Symphony of the Body from the Netherlands, and Vela from Venezuela.
And the winner is Vela from Venezuela.
As an immigrant of the to the United States, Vela has left behind everything she knew: her home, her family, her traditions and beliefs. A few years later, she makes her way back home to search for her family and her roots. And now, guys, let's see who are the winners of the next category. It is the last one of these 10 categories. It's Best Fiction. We have 3 nominees, and the first one is Flora from España. Second one, Places for Spain, from Spain, and Minor Key from Spain.
The winner is Places from Spain.
This story, we explore the limits of time and its course. It captures a trip to different instants, always from the same place, expanding the possibilities of the ellipses and giving birth to an artistic universe that evokes memories using always the same spatial coordinates. And that is it with our regular categories, guys. We all know how much it takes, how much effort and how much passion and talent it takes to make a movie. So just by the fact that you have made a movie, you are already a winner, don't you think? So we want to congratulate all of you. And however, we have to recognize the outstanding talents, okay? The projects and people who we think are the best of this festival. So we have to choose only one. Now it is the time for us to give the recognition and the special individual awards. And these special awards are
Best Actor.
Hey, how you doing? The award for Best Actor goes to Miguel Reyan for his extraordinary performance as Miguel in the short film Minor Key o Tono Menor, a senior man whose memory lives tied to a traditional Portuguese musical piece on a broken vinyl record, and who, after receiving a regular visit from one of his children, sees himself freed from a memory quite difficult to leave behind. Congratulations, Miguel.
Best Actress.
And the award for Best Actress goes to Claudia Cerven for her profound portrayal of Bella in the short film of the same name, a woman who returns to her place of origin in search for her roots and her family, only to realize that the strong differences between her current and past life leave her no choice but to part from her home to maybe never return. Felicidades, Claudia.
And now, everyone, let us listen to our jury president because he's going to give the Best Director Award.
Llega el momento de dar a conocer a todos ustedes el nombre del ganador al premio especial a Mejor Director. Este corresponde a quien tuvo a su cargo un proyecto en el que, con una historia conmovedora y estrujante, nos sacude y lleva, casi nos empuja a pensar sobre la importancia que tiene mantener siempre los vínculos, los lazos familiares, los nexos afectivos, independientemente del estado en el que cada uno de los participantes del núcleo familiar nos encontremos. Explora en mucho el ir y venir de recuerdos, de memorias en la mente de alguien que está perdiendo su capacidad de conectar con su pasado y cómo quienes estamos cerca de las personas que sufren de esta situación nos convertimos en un momento dado en su propia memoria. va mi mayor felicitación y reconocimiento para Iván Sainz Pardo de España, director de Tono Menor, Minor Key. Muchas felicidades.
So he's saying that this story is pushing us to think about the importance of remaining in touch with the connections of our family, regardless of the circumstances that we are in. It explores the ups and downs of the memories in a person who is not able anymore to connect to his past. So somehow the people around that character becomes his own memory. Congratulations to the winner. And now let's hear who won for Best Screenplay.
¿Qué tal amigos? ¿Cómo están? Les saluda Edwy Tijerina y quiero agradecer antes que nada al equipo organizador de este festival, Alder International Short Film Festival, por concederme el honor de, en segundo año consecutivo, invitarme como parte del jurado. Definitivamente ha sido una tarea muy satisfactoria, pero a la vez muy difícil, dada la gran calidad de todos los cortos participantes. En este momento me toca anunciar al ganador de Mejor Guión. Este premio especial se lo lleva un trabajo en el que se hace gala de la capacidad de síntesis, del ritmo narrativo y que en apenas unos minutos nos cuenta no solo la vida completa de principio a fin de un personaje, sino que además nos llama la atención sobre la importancia de echar la vista atrás y valorar nuestras raíces. Es un corto en el que la comunicación entre un hombre maduro, un hombre que está al final de sus días y un hombre joven que resulta ser el alter ego del propio guionista y director nos guía de la mano a estas reflexiones. Muchísimas felicidades por este premio, este reconocimiento a Mejor Guión a Ben Molina de Israel por el corto animado Half a Saba. Un gran guión, sin duda. Muchas felicidades.
The best screenplay is given to this project because it's a story that is able to show us of how many things can happen in the life of a character and the importance of looking back and appreciating our origins. It guides us through these reflections with the dialogue between these two characters, this mature man and this young boy who happens to be his alter ego. So congratulations to Ben Molina for these best screenplay. And now I'm going to send you to Matias, who is going to tell you about another very special award.
Now, in continuum, mención especial.
And this special mention award goes to Flora by the Spanish director Javier Kun. Flora is an excellent period short film from the Victorian era in which a woman narrates how an unknown illness slowly takes her and her family's life away, all due to the unlikely presence of a very common and specific toxic dye in her clothing, wallpapers, utensils, books, and furniture. Felicidades, Javier.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about the most important prize of this festival, and the name of the award is Susana Dos Amantes Award, and we're going to give this award to the project called Places from Spain. We are going to listen to our jury director to talk about this project.
El año pasado, durante la gala de inauguración de la que fue primera edición de este festival, se llevó a cabo un muy merecido homenaje a la señora Susana Dos Amantes, que en ese entonces estaba festejando 50 años ininterrumpidos de brillante trayectoria artística en cine, radio, teatro y televisión de México para el mundo. Precisamente, como parte de ese homenaje, se instituyó el reconocimiento Susana Dos Amantes Award, un premio muy especial en el que año con año, a lo largo de la que sea la historia de este festival, se estará reconociendo aquel cortometraje que, siendo ya parte de los ganadores por categoría, sea seleccionado como el mejor de todo el festival, el mejor de cada edición. Y este año para mí es un honor, es un gusto, un placer darles a conocer el título del trabajo que se hará acreedor a este reconocimiento. Se trata de un trabajo audiovisual de España en el que los realizadores se aventuran con nuevas y frescas propuestas narrativas a partir de un solo lugar, a partir de una sola unidad de espacio, pero explorando posibles situaciones ocurridas en él a lo largo de distintas unidades de tiempo. Es decir, el devenir de distintas familias ocupando un mismo lugar, ocupando mismas áreas a lo largo del tiempo, buscando entretejer, entrelazar y compartir con nosotros todas aquellas posibles memorias que un solo lugar pudiera contener. Es explorar el universo espacial para contarnos desde él una amplia gama de historias, con imágenes cortas, imágenes breves, que en conjunto nos llegan a los espectadores como una multiplicidad de narrativas. La verdad, un trabajo muy llamativo, fresco y con una propuesta estética y de contar historias, de storytelling, muy, muy interesante que ojalá tengan la oportunidad de ver. El premio Susana Dos Amantes va para Claudia Barral, de España, por su trabajo Places, lugares. Muchísimas felicidades.
Now, guys, this is it. We are so happy to have shared these days with you, 3 days of films, to see your talents and to learn more from your stories. Our festival's essence is exactly that, to give a platform to everybody who loves films, to everybody who loves making films, and especially it is our purpose to give a space to the voice of minorities who have a lot of stories that need to be told and watched. Let us thank our dear co-host in Mexico, Matías Salazar. Matías, muchas gracias.
Claudia, a ti, para mí es un placer poder estar compartiendo este evento. Alder International Short Film Festival agradece su atención y participación. Sin ustedes, este festival no es posible. Gracias por compartirnos su arte y los invitamos a seguir expresando y contando sus historias con relación al mundo y a la vida. Nos vemos el próximo año 2021.
Thank you very much, everyone. We officially close the second edition of Alder International Short Film Festival. See you in 2021. Enjoy movies, or even better, make movies.